A casino is an adult playground. They have shiny lights, amazing bars, and most importantly, they have carnival-like games that you can win thousands of dollars on. Like this girl Teresa, who won $2.9 million. Sign me up, I'm in. Unfortunately, they only do this to distract you from the fact that you are losing money. I mean, in 2023 alone, they made over $67 billion. But how? Every game they offer has skewed odds that always favor the casino over you. But some of the games have a lot better odds in your favor. So I'm going to go undercover into the casino and play every single game, starting with the worst odds to the best odds, and see if I can somehow bring them down or if it doesn't matter at all. So the game with the worst odds in the entire casino, slots. We are at game number 1. It's time to run up slots. These have the worst odds in the entire casino. So let's see how this goes. We got a crisp 100. Let's get after it. So I put my fresh $100 bill into the machine and started button smashing. I honestly had no idea how to play this game, but all of a sudden my screen started going crazy. I literally thought I pulled a Teresa and won $1 million jackpot. Ladies and gentlemen, we probably played for like 5 to 10 minutes here. And to my surprise, we are up $33. Because that's a great start because we were supposed to lose the most on this game, but we'll take it. I thought I hit like a $5,000 jackpot win, but 33 bucks is good. So now it's time for the next game. With the second worst odds in the casino, we have American Roulette, also known as Double Zero Roulette, because instead of 1 0, there's 2, which technically hurts your odds. Double Zero Roulette. Okay, so our roulette wheel is spinning up there. I don't know, do we do red or black here? Black? Okay, first bet, $5 on black. Let's go. We need black.
The winning number is 17.
Black, 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 black. We're gonna try to run this puppy up, okay? Hey, look at this. Wait for it. Oh, baby. We're rich. We are absolutely firing right now on all cylinders. We are absolutely on fire right now. We are on fire. And we, my friends, are going to cash out on game number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, we now have $163. So we are up 63% since we started playing the 2 worst games in the casino. I don't know what to tell you, folks. Maybe we're just having a good day, but we're now going to go to game number 3. Next on the list, craps. To be honest, I had literally no idea how to play craps, but luckily this older gentleman right next to me kind of took me under his wing and showed me what to do. And I have no idea how, but somehow, some way, I got this weird clip of this dice going over the board, but we managed to make almost $30 profit. Again, literally no idea how that happened. But this is where things started to take a turn. The casino started getting really mad at me for filming everything. They asked for my ID multiple times and then eventually later in the video actually kicked me out of the casino. But the problem is your boy didn't get a chance to hit every game yet, which is then when I started to create my master plan of how I was going to not only sneak back into the casino but record all of it with my secret glasses. But before we get into all that, it's time for game number 4, video poker. Alright, now I'd consider myself a decent poker player, but I had no idea what I was doing with video poker, and I just started button smashing to the point where I brought my balance down from 193 all the way down to 120 until I finally figured it out. So I didn't know how to play this game, and it probably cost me some money. I finally figured it out towards the end, but we are now down to 105. But I did make like 30 bucks on accident off of crap, so technically we're still up about 40 bucks on the challenge, but this is our first loss technically today. It's unfortunate, but we're gonna get it back. It's time to go to the next game. Next up on the list is European Roulette, also known as Single Zero Roulette, because obviously there's only 1 0 on the board. Now, no surprise, this roulette is basically identical to the other roulette. It just has 1 less 0 on the board, so I'm not going to bore you too much, but I was getting on a little bit of a heater here. I even tried to record this sneaky little clip, but you can see him at the end yell at me for filming.
Can't be in your phone.
Unfortunately, I did end up losing about $30, bringing our new balance down to 105 on the challenge. At this point, we were only 2 games away from hitting every game in the casino. But funny enough, as we were getting to play the games that were supposed to have better odds, we actually started losing more consistently. And I did not want this challenge to be a bust. So my strategy going into the last 2 games was to start raising my bet sizes so our wins were bigger. This also meant our losses were bigger. But you know what they say, go big or go home. And for the second to last game, we have one of my all-time favorites, Baccarat. Alrighty, we are now on to the next game, Baccarat. One of my favorites. I've done very well with Baccarat in the past. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. We're starting with 105 bucks. Let's get after it. You wake up, you go straight to the bank. We're going banker first. So at this point, I put my 105 bucks in and I was ready to get to work. I was really prepared to start betting as big as I needed to run up the balance. Baccarat is a very simple game. You either bet on the player's hand or the banker's hand. Each hand will get 2 cards, sometimes 3, and after you add up the cards on each hand, whichever one is closest to 9 wins. The reason why this game isn't the best odds in the casino, it is a very 50-50 game, but the casino takes a rake of every win that you make. That's what kind of hurts your odds, technically. So at this point, I knew I had to lock in and start really placing some bigger bets. Once I started winning on one side, I really tried to just ride the streak and just keep betting player over and over again until I lost. And I was starting to just double my wins over and over again. I then decided to take the biggest risk of the day and bet half of my entire balance on one hand of player. And just like clockwork, I absolutely binked a natural 9 and almost doubled the entire balance that we started with. 105 to 191. We are freaking back just in time for the last game. It's time to go to the next and final game with the best odds in the entire casino and rob them blind. And then last but not least, we have the infamous game of blackjack. Blackjack is one of the most famous casino games in the entire world, and the reason it's so famous is because you can actually beat the casino consistently. It's by counting cards, and if a casino thinks that you're doing that, they can ban you. Now, the casino would never let me film myself playing blackjack, but lucky for them, I had these smart glasses that could record. The only problem was it had this flashing bright white light that kind of gave away something was going on, but I figured I'd be able to get away with it anyway. And then sure enough, your boy got kicked out for trying to record at the blackjack table. All right, so here is the deal. We had some major heat on us at the last casino to the point where we had to leave. Within a matter of like 3 minutes, we had 3 security people come up to us, ask for our IDs, ask what we were doing. They were sussed about the cameras. They were sussed about everything, even though we tried to hide it. And so we had to bounce. We have to use these to film because we definitely can't film us playing blackjack. The problem was with these is the light flashes so bright when you start recording. It's super obvious. So we did a little pit stop at a supply store. We got to modify these, and then we're going to go in absolutely stealthy and quick, go hit the blackjack table, get a bag, and leave. But before we do that, we have to modify these. So we have some electrical tape, hole puncher, and the glasses. And like I said, the problem with these glasses are this light flashes like crazy when you're recording, so it's super obvious. So we got to do some modifications, and let's see if we can get these a little bit more stealthy. So I used the hole puncher to punch a really small hole in the black electrical tape, and sure enough, oh my sweet pecan pie, that, my friends, is literally as perfect and stealthy as it gets. Okay, can you see the light on? You can't see the light at all. So I'm stealthiness. Now we should be good to go in and absolutely be stealthy, sleek, quiet, and go rob this next casino. It's go time. All right, the glasses are set up with the tape. Don't act sus right now. GG's, let's get it done. The plan was very simple. I'm going to go straight to the bathroom, make sure the glasses are on and recording, go straight to the blackjack table, rob them, and leave before they could catch me. I then went to the bathroom, made sure the light wasn't showing, and then started tripping out because this was actually working. After that, I went straight for the blackjack tables and was ready to get after it. Not going to lie, as I was sitting down, I was actually so nervous that I was going to get busted again.
How's it going? Good.
No. Yeah. Cool. Thank you. So as I sat down and started playing, it started off going just fine. I was losing some hands, I was winning some hands, but I would say it was about 50-50. The good part was I was the only one sitting down and playing, so I got to play a lot of hands very quickly. The problem was I knew that they were kind of eyeballing me, so I know I would only get 2 full shoes in at most, so I had to make my money and I had to make it quick. But the problem was towards the end of this deck, I got absolutely crushed, and I bought in with $200, and by the time the deck was over, I only had $75 left. So I went to the bathroom, came back, and was ready to start betting really big to either go big or go home. But again, I was losing almost every hand and got down to my last $25. And with my last $25 out there, I somehow won the hand. And then all of a sudden, I won another one, and then another one, and that was 3 in a row. And then all of a sudden, I got a blackjack, and then another blackjack, back-to-back hands. And then before I knew it, that $200 I bought in with that went all the way down to my last $25 turned all the way into $400. And this entire crazy plan could not have worked out any better.
We bought him with this much. We left with this much. I'd say mission completed.
It has been a crazy day. ladies and gentlemen, and it is currently 4:16. My watch is off. It's currently 4:16, and we have just absolutely robbed the casino. And where is the first place that we go? Zoom in on it. We wake up, we go straight to the bank. Today was kind of interesting, honestly. We started out really hot. With the games that we were supposed to lose the most on, we actually were doing very well. We were going up, up, up. And then those like middle tier games that were right in the middle, we actually started losing consistently on those. And then out of nowhere, we were basically break even going into the second to last game, Baccarat. I think we made like 95 bucks on Baccarat. And then you guys just saw the performance of a lifetime down to my last $25 chip at the blackjack table. And what do? We freaking went double, 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 and we made 400 bucks. Let's break down the total profit for the day, playing the worst games odds-wise to the best game odds-wise with $100 in each game, and see how much we made. So we bought in for $400. Okay, this is what we bought in with. And we're about to go deposit into the bank $262 worth of profit. Plus, I bought lunch for me and my camera crew with cash, so really almost 300 bucks. 300 bucks in one day. I mean, you can't ask for anything better. So we're gonna go deposit this. If you want my course on how to beat the casino, click the first link in the description. Just kidding, that's a joke. I'm gonna go deposit this. I'll see you at the Lambo store, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.